Experiencing slow sales on eBay? These 5 quick fixes will help. No kidding. Hang on tight. Let's go. So number 1 tip is report negative feedback. You need to follow up on negative feedback. Let's go ahead and jump into my screen and go over this with real examples. All right, so first you need to check your negative feedback and know how to respond to it. All right, so here we have our first feedback and it's pretty much new, so we're going to respond to it. Now I want to mention, because we are dropshippers, we always don't have the most control over our stock. So this can happen from time to time. You can see that we have a lot of good feedback on this specific store, but this one in particular is a bad feedback. So of course, the first thing you're going to do is check the item. Okay, so here we have the item. Now here you can see that this item sold and shipped a little bit late. So it looks like everything is good. Looking at all of these things here on eBay, we just missed the shipping time. So now we're going to go into the process of reacting and responding to this negative feedback. So the first thing we're going to do is report this feedback that asks for 100% feedback after the day ordered. So this is most likely a store that works with other suppliers, and this looks like an automated message. So here you can see it wasn't shipped till 10 days later, still hasn't arrived 6 days after original, etc. Seller said they would do anything to make it faster, but wouldn't adjust the price in the end. And here it says won't buy again. Okay, so this is a very, very bad feedback. So we're gonna do 2 things. First, we're going to send this person a follow-up message. And how we do that, we're just gonna go ahead and click on reply. And you're going to write something in the lines of, "We are very sorry for your bad experience with us and wish to make it better." Go ahead and send it. Now here, where we wrote the reply, everyone can see his feedback, his bad feedback, but they can also see you as a seller replying to the bad feedback, which means that you're responding quickly and you're aware of the problem. We do not want to request revision. Reason being is because eBay would get involved, and we want to avoid that. But what we can do is go directly to the buyer and reach on a personal level, on a personal message to this buyer. So what you're going to do is select the item that this particular buyer bought. All right, so now that I wrote the message, you can also write something in the lines of, "Hello, we apologize for your unpleasant shopping experience. We would love to know how we can improve it, and maybe let you come out of the purchase with us with better taste. Most of all, customer service is important to us, so your opinion is important as well. We would love to hear if there is a way we can compensate you, and maybe even make you consider changing your feedback on us. Always here for you." And then what you do is you send your message. eBay will then open up this new page where it says your message has been sent for confirmation. Unapproved suppliers basically means suppliers that don't deliver in time. So for example, if your shipping will take longer than how you defined it in the store, eBay will recognize it right away and will decrease your exposure of your products. Usually this happens in eBay's monthly evaluation of your store, which happens on the 20th of every month. Anyway, stay away from bad suppliers. All right, and tip number 3 is focus on high-end sales to increase on feedback. How can we do this? Well, let me show you. All right, so focus on high-end sales and increase your feedback. All right, so first we're gonna go ahead and jump into Zeek Analytics and select the product research. Okay, here in the product research of Zeek Analytics, in the search bar, we're going to search for a certain brand that we know certain suppliers carry. In this case, let's go with Ryobi. So our goal here for this example is to find items that are on the higher end of the prices and that actually sell a lot. So what you can do is go ahead and select a couple of these items just to open it up on a new tab. For this example, we're also going to be scanning a couple of these sellers as well while searching for our high-end item. So here we have a good item. Now how we can see it's a high-end item, you can see that it has a lot of product ratings. So we know if we are going to end up selling it, we're going to get good feedback. And here we can do the controlled loss strategy because this is a really high-end item. And this will only make our store stronger. So here, this item, you always want to check the feedback as well as the star ratings. Let's go ahead and check another couple of these items. And what you can also do is filter out the current price on Zeek Analytics so you get the highest from the lowest. And a good thing to consider when searching for these specific items is the price should be around $50 or higher. All right, so here for this particular item, which is the toolkit, you can see the feedback. It's selling for $349. This is a great item, and this is something that we are actually going to talk about next. And here on this particular item, you can see that we have 56 positive feedback scores, great sales as well, and the price is above $50. Another reason why you can experience some slowdown in sales is that if you list Vero products. If you work with Zeek, then you know that Vero stands for Verified Rights Owner. And it's very important to note that doing market research, you do not list products that are prohibited for sale for any reason, especially Vero products. Normally, if you do, you will receive a warning from eBay saying that your product violates Vero policy and you need to pay attention next time. But if you repeat this time after time, your store will most likely get blocked from uploading these products or suspended for several days, and eBay will remove all Vero products from your store. These actions mark your store for more frequent inspections by eBay and impairs the routine of work, which will lead to a serious slowdown in all activities in your store. Adjust your item description to be more accurate. But what does this mean? Well, let me show you with a real example. So here we're going to cover two topics. One topic is getting the item description. So we're going to select an item and I'm going to show you how to make a good description. Here for this particular item, you can see that we have it very clear what we are selling, which is these noise canceling headphones. So we're not selling like the tractor or the lawnmower or whatever. Then of course here we have the item specifics, but what we want to talk about is the description. So here in the description you can see that we are offering the free shipping option, the 30-day return, and the easy payment. It's important to the buyer to have everything directly in front of him so he's very informed of what we are offering. Here we have the product reviews and of course the eBay product reviews. So what's important for item description? It needs to be informative. So if we can put as much information on the item specifics as well as the item description, we are good to go. You can see you have the condition here all filled out, the features all filled out. You have the brand, you have the design, you have the color, it's all filled out. Down below, you have this very clear pictures. So we as buyers know exactly what we are going to buy. So as much of this information that you filled out, you're going to be left with a lot less questions on this particular product or any product that you're trying to sell on eBay. Okay, so why is this part super important? Well, it's important for your buyers. First of all, you have to have some type of relationship with your buyers. That way you get a good feedback score. It's also important for you as time saving when you do all of this, when you give out all of the information about the specific item that you're selling, you're saving yourself time on a bunch of questions questions buyers might have that you were not clear on. But a third very important piece of this puzzle as to why we put all of this information there is because eBay wants the buyers to have the best experience when using eBay, which makes sense. This is exactly what we want to do. We want to fill out all of the information, give out photos, give out descriptions, and we want to follow all of eBay's rules. All right, Zeekers, no time to waste. If you have additional questions related to this topic, leave them down below. Besides that, go work hard and work well. I'll see you next time.